Hey, so it's Friday, October 4th, heading down to Dixon tonight. It is just a little bit before 9 in the morning though, because on my way to Dixon, I've got to go through Jeff City. I'm going to do a little bit of filming for Brandon Bungard that runs one of the sleds, and going to do that this morning, and then I think hang out with Chad for a little while, because he lives up just outside of Jeff City, and then head south down to Dixon. So I know the weather's looking quite a bit better than it was last week. They had to cancel last Friday, or reschedule I should say, because of the remnants from Hurricane Helene. They got the very outer bands of that, and it was just enough to keep it wet all day. They said it just kind of drizzled all day long. It wasn't a lot of rain, but it was just enough to cause issues, you know. So I know they would have rather gotten it in last Friday, but I think they moved some classes around and trying to cooperate with some of the other pools in the area, and hopefully it'll be a win for everybody. Sunny, you know, it's going to be, I think, almost 80 degrees today, or it is going to be 80, I believe. So yeah, it'll be some good pulling weather for early fall here in Missouri. So yeah, we are eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. So we'll see you in a little while. All right, been a busy day. Spent the better part of the morning filming over there at Brandon Bungart's shop, filming his brush cutter for him so he can make a little promotional video. So finally made it down here to Dixon, me and Chad, and we're getting ready to walk around, see what all's here. Looks like we got trucks from all over the place. I think they said there was one from Minnesota even, so we'll see y'all out there. Dixon up on my perch.
I appreciate this lip, but I always have to laugh because you can't read anything it says, so I always have to have like a crash course, and then everybody else is like, oh, I think this one does this. So we had about 3 guys up here, and this switch here is supposed to be a rocker switch on and off, but it's just a 3-way, and about dumped us out of here. But hey, we live to tell that story another day. So no, I really appreciate them having this here for me. It makes it really easy. It's kind of a unique track. If you look down through here, light poles, so you really pretty much got to be right on this side of the light pole to be able to get the track without getting the light poles, if that makes sense. So it's about the only option for that. But yeah, it worked out last year good, so I don't expect anything different this year. So I ought to be getting started here real quick. So man, it's beautiful weather, and people filing in here, and still pullers coming in. So yeah, here we go, Dixon, Missouri, 2024. So last year during the, I think it was a pro street class, they really favored this side of the track, which puts them right beside the lift. It's kind of where Trey just went there. So we'll have to see if that happens again. That's kind of uneasy when they get right here, right up against you, you know. So sun's good going down here, and beautiful night. This GoPro doesn't do it justice. Well, so I feel pretty accomplished. I successfully flew my drone, took off from here, flew it around, and I wasn't ballsy enough to try to land it like, you know, on the grade or anywhere, because I thought I'd probably end up crashing or doing something. So I landed on the ground, and I had a girl pick it up for me, so I appreciate that. Whoever you are, if you see this. So far been a great night. Got the street diesel class now, and I think there's 4 classes after this one. So yeah, got a pretty good crowd, looks like. All right, get back to it. About halfway through this Pro Street truck class, and some of these trucks are ending up down in this area, which is kind of tricky for me because as I'm panning, see, I'm just sitting kind of on the back of this lift. So as they're coming through here, I'm having to pan like this. Well, then I have to lean over and look at my viewfinder while still manipulating my zoom. I just turn my hand over and use it this way instead of like this, like I normally do. So it's just one of those little adjustments you have to make. And I may actually I think I can actually turn my chair sideways and then possibly fold this up a little bit and maybe get to where I'm just sitting this way. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm doing okay with it so far, so we'll just roll with it for now. So I've got a unique situation. So Facebook doesn't support landscape mode in live video anymore for whatever reason. So this year I downloaded it's a rotation app. It just takes control of the rotation. So I was able to video in landscape mode, basically sideways and not up and down. So tonight I fire up my phone like I have been all year, and my app keeps crashing. And so the whole time I get this notification during the live feed, and everybody's comments, you know, are sideways. So that's frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. This camera needs this phone needs replaced regardless. So you know, it's just one of those things. Next year I'll have it all figured out again, and you know, we'll be back to good, hopefully. So, been a heck of a night so far in Dixon, though. I'll tell you what, some hard running trucks here tonight. All right, well, I've tightened up my situation here, but I think it'll work out better. I think it'll be easier on me when they get past me to pan this way. So basically, I've got my tripod kind of folded up so it's a smaller footprint, and I also turned my chair, and there's not much room here. So hopefully my knee will hold the tripod good enough, and then if they get down this way, then I'm still pretty well straight on with all of my controls. I still have all my movement. So we'll see if it works out. But I've been making it work the other way, but I figure, you know, this might be a little easier in case I, you know, get in a bind, especially when they're really close here and I'm kind of tilted up and back. it makes it really hard. But what's crazy is when a truck is right here, I can be all the way zoomed out with this camera, and it might not even, the truck might still be cut off front and back because I just can't get back far enough. I mean, they're literally right underneath me. So they just came down through here with the grader. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see some of these 2.6 guys come right up here against the side again, you know. But, been a great night in Dixon here. Still rolling. I think we got 3 classes to go. Then I'd be on to something. Or I guess just get a new phone, like stop being a cheap ass and just do it. I think I'm due for an upgrade anyways, according to my wife. So I need to get her on that. All right, Pro Stock trucks are on the track. Second to the last class of the night. I'm cold. I'm a sissy when it comes to cold weather. So, but yeah, been a great night. Great view. Haven't had any issues yet with the sled getting really close to the basket like we had last year, but they kind of changed some things around, so maybe that wouldn't happen. But no, it's been great. Always loved this event. Very well ran, and seems like they really do a lot for the kids with this event. The Dixon FFA, and they really raised a lot of money, so that's awesome. And I just feel pretty fortunate to get to capture, you know, an event like this. You know, Chad and I both, we talked about this all year. You know, hey, when we get to Dixon, we're gonna try this, we're gonna do this, you know. And so pretty awesome. It's finally here. You know, this will be my second to last event of the year, and yeah, it's a great one. We look forward to it every year. Down the last couple of hooks here at Dixon. Just a few folks left sitting around here watching some 3.0 diesel trucks. What a great show. Just want to thank the Dixon FFA, the Reese family, everybody for the hospitality, man. It's always top notch down here. You know, they put me up in this lift, which is nice. And you know, that's kind of, I guess, one of the biggest perks, I guess, of doing this video thing. It's kind of funny because Seth Chapman's little boy Cooper, he always says, you know, you always get the best spots. And I'm like, you know, I do usually, you know, because I try to get the best spots so I can get on video for you guys, you know. So that is definitely a benefit. But no, like I said, just can't say enough good things about this whole event. You know, I hope it, you know, keeps growing and keeps feeding this Dixon FFA program. You know, they're super excited about it and super motivated about it, and that's awesome. Love to see that, you know. So keep it up, you know, all you kids, all you teachers and sponsors, everybody involved, man. Keep it up, keep plugging away. This thing is awesome, and it's just gonna get better, you know. So yeah, been a great night, and we're gonna film these last 2 trucks to hit the road. It's after midnight here. I'm getting hungry, and yeah, so thanks for watching these videos, y'all. Make sure, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. And if you're still on the Facebook page, I would just I would just unfollow it, you know. I don't think I'm getting it back, so unfortunately. But thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.